Hey, so John Boy here. I guess these lives just automatically go live. I don't know. I'm setting it up like I normally do. Damn. How y'all doing today? It's like 22 degrees. It's colder than a well digger's butt. I got food poisoning or something last night, I think. So y'all doing alright? That getting cold, man. I didn't see a squirrel yesterday morning because it was cold. And then I didn't see her this morning. I'm sure she's alright. There's Logan, how you doing? Man, everything we know as reality is about to change, y'all. I'm serious. What we've known will never exist again. I don't think the egg prices will ever go down, no matter what they do. I think we're stuck. We're just trying to make the poor poorer and hold on to their riches because there ain't nobody else getting richer. It's terrible. There's blue skies out there. There'll be some trails from Kia. I figure out where that button was. But anyhow, I don't know, man. This live stream stuff is weird. Cause I was sitting there like watching Seven Spalding last night, and I typed in the live chat, and he instantly saw it. I mean, it was that instant. But when I did that, what was I doing? I was doing a live stream. Anyhow, I was watching his live stream. Seven's on my phone, and I had it on my desktop, and it was coming from two different, well, one cell tower, but two different sources. I had that Roku thing. But anyhow, I could type on my phone and watch it instantly post in the live chat on the desktop, right? Well, I typed something in that was pertaining to something he said. He's talking. You remember he did a video with that drone following him. Who's that? All the bossed up. What's up? I don't know. Getting the girls is on you, dude. Can't nobody help you do that but you. And if you ain't got it, you'll never get it. That's all I can tell you. But yeah, I would show y'all my lighter cigarette case holder, but I don't want to get a daggum strike again, man, like they did on my toy gun. I wonder if I just show the box and not the actual thing. Is there a small? Okay, maybe I can just show the back of the box. Look, it's a daggum. It holds cigarettes and it's a lighter. YouTube gave me like a 24-hour or something strike. I couldn't stream, upload, or do nothing because of that stupid toy gun that shot little rubber projectiles. This world is crazy, man. I don't need a fucking babysitter. That's why I grew up. Excuse my language, but I'm just to that point. I'm just tired of it all, man. I'm tired of the bull crap. That's why I never beat around the bush. West Texas, how you doing? Yeah, that's why, I don't sugarcoat nothing. I'm just to the point, right? And people don't like that. They like to be, led to that point with a story, something to ease them into it. I'm like, first time I learned to swim, you just thrown in the water. You don't even know how cold it is or anything. You don't worry about that. Once you're in that cold water, you just learn how to swim. So you get out of that cold water. You know what I mean? I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, I'm losing it, y'all. I'm losing it. Man, I'm hungry. Man, I don't know what messed me up last night, but I spent 2 hours just stomach messed up. Exactly, Kia. Exactly. I'm gonna be a dead millionaire. The way Henderson likes to stop me, and this ain't nothing but. I mean, it's in the envelope, but it ain't nothing but a cigarette. It holds a half a pack of cigarettes, and it's a butane lighter. And I can have it in my pocket. I can have it on my seat. I can have it up here on the dash. That toy gun that I showed that got me to strike. Man, I was fixing to get monetized, y'all, and that dadgum, that live stream with the toy gun got me a firearms violation strike on YouTube. And it's not even a cap gun. It don't make any kind of pot. It's got springs and rubber projectiles. I mean, come on. It's not real, but I got punished as if I had just. I should have just got the old Uzi out. Got the old Tommy gun out and pulled the trigger and sprayed the drum around, right? Now that wouldn't mind getting a violation if I had done that. But to tell you before I even show it, hey, I'm fixing to show y'all a toy gun, which that's underneath my seat right now in the box. Because I usually put it up here on my dash, where my speedometer is in this little cubby hole down there. There's my little rag I lay it on right there. I just usually set it right there. It's a toy gun, right? It shouldn't matter if it's just sitting right there. It's in the open. If it was a real gun, it'd be alright sitting in the open. But yeah, I kind of stopped doing that because I was starting to go to stores in Henderson and people that I do not know are recognizing me and asking me about that female cop and what kind of problems I'm having. I'm like, how do you know about this? And they're like, hell, everybody knows. So somehow or another, everybody the Henderson must be Gossip Central or something. It's getting town-wide gossip about me and Cook. The one I'm worried. Well, I'm not worried about. The one I want, get my $20 back from is that daggum cop took my money out of my wallet while Cook was handcuffing me and giving me a sobriety test for going over a line that didn't exist. Or if they're talking about the line, I had my left turn signal on to go over to get to the cigarette store. I mean, I did go over that line, but I had to get there. There's no other way. But I don't know. I got stopped for going over a line. They even had burner phone calls come in about me going over lines. That's how I know they're lying, man. With nobody around me on the highway and with nobody around me on the city street behind me and meeting head on, and I mean, well, on the highway, it's a divided highway. What I'm saying there, anyhow, I use my turn signal anytime I move out of my lane and the turn signal indicates the direction in which I'm going to move out of my lane. You know what I mean? I've been doing it. I stop at a stop sign and count to two, and then I proceed with caution. God. I do the turn to the closest lane too. If you're turning, you know what I'm talking about? You're supposed to turn into the closest lane. Like if you're turning into the left, you should turn into the fast lane if it's a double lane. I don't know, man. I know how to fucking, excuse my language. I know how to drive, man. I know how to do dirt cars, man. I used to kick dirt cars sideways for like over a decade. I can drive a daggum car. Hell, I built a. It was crazy, man. It was the first year IMCA hobby cars started up nationwide or whatever. They're trying to make like a nationwide deal where everybody was pretty much, the same rules, so you could race anywhere in the United States. And we had to run certain stickers and stuff to stay in the points and jump. But somehow or another, man, I started the season like in July, over halfway through the season. I built the car. I started on June the 4th, and no, I'll take that back. June the 1st, and by June the 4th, I was pulling the car to the track, finished. You know what I mean? And I had nothing but a bare body. I better keep on this time. Okay. But anyhow, I started halfway through the season, and I still finished 10th in points out of like 42 cars. And I only did half the season. I was I was first, second, or third, and if I didn't get any of those, it's because I got tore up. You know, did not finish DNF, and the DNFs were good ones too, like rear end snatched out and car looking like a banana. I mean, yeah, I had some good DNFs. I had a snap-on event one time, and me and the track champ, man, that dude bumped me going into three, sent me up high. I knew his tactic. He'd come in hard and bump you, and slow him down and shove you up, and then he'd stay down low and come out low on the front straightaway, and I knew what he was gonna do. So I was up there real sideways. The back tires are hanging over the rim of the track, and I just kept the gassing and gassing, and I'm looking down. I'm seeing this guy down on the bottom. I'm like, yeah. I come out of turn 4. I was still sideways, and I was aiming for the bottom, man. I went down there right when he was coming out of the corner on front straightaway. There I was. That joker didn't let out. Next thing I know, I'm seeing his right front tire rolling across my door, and it stopped on top of my fender. And I look over, and I'm seeing his headers with fire just shooting out of the headers. And we went down the whole front straightaway like that, man. He was riding on top. I mean, he was on my car like, he hit me from when I got down. He come and rode on the side of me like that. And we're getting down toward it. We're going into turn 1, and he came off of me, and we're still side by side. And I'm like, man, he's fixing to bump off of me. And I ran deep because I knew he was going to bump off of me. So I led him into believing I was going to be there. And right when I knew he was going to bump, because I've been needing to turn, I hit the brakes and went behind him, but it caught. I only had one brake, left front brake. So it really turned me sideways, and he went by me, and I went like this, and he tried to turn, but my momentum come up, and I hit him, and we spun off the track, and I was fixing to hit the snap-on tool truck. Somehow I missed it and did a donut around it and got back on the track. I just put on for a good show. I only had to race my car for 3 years. The other 7 years, I was racing other people's. I was their driver. I was all I had to do is show up at the track and get in the car, and I had fun. I think I'm too old now. My joints would hurt too bad. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. That's what it was. Because I was in my YouTube studio. It's getting hot in here. That's what's the problem. Yeah, let me turn that on. And I looked over. I saw the urn thing. I was like, let me push that. White Rabbit, how you doing? I was like, let me see if that thing shows. Well, in the eligibility things, it was showing me green or whatever, and then it had to submit, and then it says it'll take 2 weeks, right? So I went ahead and hit the submit, and I swear, man, it was within a day of it being 2 weeks when I got that strike. So I don't know. I'm like, because all I wanted to do is do a members thing. I ain't worried about super chats because YouTube still has not paid me my $119 worth of super chats yet, and it's been like 5 years, 6 years, and they still haven't paid me. Claiming they had no banking information. I'm like, daggum, how did I get monetized with no banking information? Nothing's changed, you know. Is it on me to get my money, or is it on y'all, YouTube, to get my money to me? Because you took it out of everybody's account. I done verified it. And that's like that Teespring store. I know people that bought coffee mugs from my Teespring store, and I haven't seen one penny. I hadn't got notified that anything was sold or anything. And I know because he did a video and held it up. What do you do? But anyhow, I need to get in here, I guess. Man, my stomach ain't feeling too good again. I'm starting to burp. But yeah, man, I'll say this, where I'm at, we're fixing to start getting into like the upper 40s or something, right? Come Sunday, our high is only going to be like 33, and the low for that night's going to be like 16, and the high for Monday is going to be what did it show? 27, and then Tuesday, and then that night it's going to be like 16. And then the next day it's going to be like 31. We're fixing to get a polar vortex up in here again, and I'm saying my ground is froze. The snow, there's still patches here and there where there's shade, but man, the ground is just froze. It's crazy. Oh man. Well, anyhow, let me get off here so I can go clock in. And y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all later.